started really getting access to like a bigger audience and like becoming very popular, which is that my ego started to get like out of control.
Oh shit.
Which like fortunately now I have under control, but like I really had like a bad ego. Like I would be like other performers didn't like me.
Really?
Yes, dude. I was an asshole, dude. I was a major asshole. People did not like me. People wanted to work with me because their scene would do really good. You know, it was like
they just wanted to use you.
Yeah, well, it was very much like I'm trying to think of an actor or an actress who's like known for this, where it's like, yeah, you want to be in a movie with such and such,
yes,
but it's gonna be a shitty experience.
Yes,
and that's what it was with me. And like it took, I can't remember. Oh no, actually, I know what it was. It was a really hard mushroom trip that was like it woke me up, dude. It woke me up.
That shit, dude. It does not fucking matter who you
Ego
are.
death.
It will fucking push everything to the front and make you stare at it like a fucking gun at your head.
Yep. Take 4 grams of mushrooms. You're not going to have an ego anymore.
Not
dude.
at all, dude.
Because you just can't escape yourself in that moment, right? So yeah.
What was it? What was the thing like? Well, like explain the experience.
Oh yeah. So when I was on the mushrooms, I was back home in Kentucky. It was between shoots. I'm on a pink cloud. Nothing can harm me. I'm invincible. Like I was straight up so bad in my ego. And like people would tell me and I would just smile when they would tell me that I had a huge ego. I was like, yeah, I fucking do. Like,
you're the baddest bitch in the room.
I'm the shit. Like
yes.
I'm that motherfucker. I'm that guy. Right. And so I'm doing mushrooms with my friend and we had steadily been increasing our dose. So the first time we did 1 gram.
Yep.
And next time we did 2 grams. And then I decided I did 4 grams, which is a little over an eighth. Right. And I did 4 grams, and we're walking on my friend's farm, which is this really awesome fucking place, and which they literally bought in the 70s to do mushrooms at. Like they were these old gay dudes who had bought this place because it was the Kentucky in the 70s, and they needed a place to like safely be themselves, basically, right? To be gay openly and to like do mushrooms and do fun shit, right? So I'm there, and we're tripping, and I'm like. It actually like brought me to my knees. I literally like, I'm like walking and I just suddenly like, as I'm coming up on the mushroom, I'm like, whoa. And then I hit the ground, grab the sides of my head and I'm like, whoa. And like, I can't explain exactly what like was happening in my mind now, but it felt like a series of epiphanies was hitting me. That like I am a speck of spectral dust in this timeline that is the fucking galaxy. I am literally nothing. I am tiny, and like I will be here for less than a blink of an eye of the universe's time. And what am I doing with it? You know what I mean? And that was the first time I ever was like, oh, yeah, like being a piece of shit and like being a egotistical asshole is like not gonna actually get me where I need to be. It's gonna get it got me to a certain point, right? But it's not gonna get me farther. It's not gonna take me further. It's not gonna make me better. And so yeah, it was just like this series of epiphanies of just like realizing how small I was. You know, that I was like basically nothing, or I was like what I made myself and what I had made myself from where I had been, right? From going from nothing, like. That like the ego was part of that. It was the realization that my ego building was a part of that beginning of my career building. And that I kind of that's why I don't necessarily regret it. I regret how I maybe treated people during that time, but I don't necessarily regret how I felt about myself on the inside, if that makes sense.
I get that.
And so that ego was like necessary up to that point. And then I was like, why aren't I going further? Why aren't I getting farther? And it was that ego death that was like, oh, this is why.